Welcome back everybody to Craft the World. I am your Dwarven Manager, of course, Raetac, and let's see, where are we at? We are at nearly dawn. It's nearly time for the sun to come up. And that's time for the little Dwarven bodies to get busy. That is correct. We have got to make preparations for the next attack, because it will come, and it will come soon. Right, now, where are we at? I got my dwarves chopping wood to start off with, because wood is going to be essential for the next few levels of technology. But one other thing that I did notice in my last video, my cursor was not quite pointing in the right area. Now I think this has something to do with the software of it all. Now if I press F9, as you see here, it says switch to software cursor. If I press it again, we'll switch to the hardware. So now we should, well, theoretically, the pointer should be pointing in the right area. I am hoping, but I will not be able to find out what the results of this is until I do my render. Alright, let's keep the getting wood together. Now let's check my crafting. Let's see, what can I craft and what... I would like some more pickaxes. I don't know if I've got enough stone. As you say, I'm clicking on the materials here, and it goes to the appropriate what is it? Page, workshop page. So we've got we can make myself another pickaxe, which is pretty cool, pretty nifty. I'll do that, and that should level out basic tool making. Okay, so we'll go to the technology tree. It's a bed of leaves, wood table, and a wooden chair. The beds are actually a required thing. The only way your dwarves will actually regain health without things such as potions, which you do get much later on down the track, is for your dwarves to sleep. So to do that, I think the bed is in the placeable. It's somewhere around here. Or maybe I can't craft it as yet. I need to get the new task first. I was a little bit ahead of myself there. Now I should be able to make it. Go to click the bed of leaves. Here we go. Go to the wood. Drag what you can do is you can drag one piece of wood in the middle. You double click it, and boom! You get 2 extra bits of wood. So it's a little less dragging like one piece of wood over, like you go one and then you go for another one. Just double click anything like that, and it just fills it out. It's pretty nifty. So I think I'll go. What I generally tend to do in the starts that I've had, I make one of everything, and then I work from there. So a table, we'll get that done. There's one there, and I think if I go back to here, the wooden chair is also a thing like that, and we can get 2 of those. Now of course there's not quite enough things built to close out basic householding, so what I generally tend to do is I go and make more tables. As such, until such point I close out the basic householding. Okay, we'll go to the craft tree, and that will get me onto basic cooking. That requires something else, but I need to basically, to get to basic cooking, I need to finish basic illumination. But I also can go to advanced timberworks. Not really necessary quite as yet. It's basically advised to close out the lower levels of your technology tree to start off with. So we'll go to the basic illumination. As you can see, it is pretty much craft as much as you can and as soon as you can. I just went a couple of the torches there. Torches are always handy. I think hey, I leveled up another dwarf, excellent, and I managed to get a couple pickaxes as well, and a torch, nice. So let's go to my dwarves and let's see. I got 3 pickaxes. I could probably spread them around like such. And oh, I could probably, well, I got enough pickaxes to go another dwarf even. But we're doing okay for the time being. But we need more wood. More wood is required. Also, something we are going to need fairly soon, and that is iron. That's what this ore type is. It is actually iron. Right. So we're just going to be digging out a lower basement. Well, actually not really a basement. Dwarven houses are generally underground, so we're just going to keep digging caves. And while they're digging down that far, I need some more ladders. So like that, we'll just grab some more. After a little while, I do tend to remember a good amount of the recipes. They're really not that complex. Oh, another coin, very nice. It'd be interesting to see what is further down underground. That's for sure. Right. So while we're doing that, I've got a feeling that I would actually want to build another hatch just to contain my housing, because as you can see, as I was broken out into this larger area, the housing star boundary is, oh my god, don't tell me I've actually stumbled across ants. So we'll go to the crafting menu, and I think there's a spell that I've got here, Magic Light. Now what you can do, if you press Control, it gives you another bank of hotkeys. I like to keep that bank just for these. So I can cast that. Oh no! This is a problem if I don't get to this sooner rather than later. So I need some more wood just to make some more ladders. Actually, no, I don't really need to make more ladders. I will just use my portal spell. And we'll portal down here. Okay, and my dwarves will actually head up back to the storehouse, and they'll come down here, and we'll clear this little area out. These ant nests, they, if you're left unchecked, will become a problem later on. And there we go, destroyed. And we've actually gained ourselves a bit of a room down here, without needing to dig it out. Actually, I'll just cancel that torch. I'm not able to get up there. Right. So, yeah, I have to make myself another hatch just so I can, yes, the comfort level of the housing area is now very poor. I just need to have enough wood to make myself another hatch. Hatch, hatch, hatch. Here we go. More wood. Done. Right. We'll stick that hatch down there. And once that's placed, the housing area will be contained just to that small area there. And what I want to do in there, and my dwarves are off attacking other things. Should I give him some assistance? No, he seems to be quite capable to take care of himself. Okay, so the comfort level should be, yep, there we go. It's gone back up again. So now we'll just go on to, I can basically put these chairs down. Chairs, I think they're only just a comfort item. A table is actually a good thing to have too. The only way that dwarves will actually eat food, if you have food on the table. No, actually, I tell a lie. There is another way you can actually get dwarves to eat. So we go to the crafting menu, we go to our food menu here, we go to our apples. You can actually put the apples in your hotbar, and as you can see, the apples are on the cursor. If you click on a dwarf, if I can click on a dwarf that's actually standing still, or actually even hungry. No, Doesn't even work. Oh well. But the basically to get your dwarfs to autonomously eat on their own, just place the food onto the table, and they will come and pick up food when they need it. Right. So I think just basically pushing on to more technology. I've got basic ironworks here. I can't do that until the illumination is done. There is a shortcut you can do, and that is pretty much just use your spells. If the spell is within the technology tree, it's actually a lot more efficient if you just use the spell. I mean, your mana will regenerate one point every few minutes or so. You don't generally go through that much mana until pretty much the later game. Okay, so basic ironworks. Let's make one of everything. I don't have enough iron ore, and for that we need to go digging. Of course, more digging is required. So we've got how much more wood do we have? I could do with some more ladders. Wood. Yeah, I've got enough. Got enough for a little while. Just enough so we can dig all this out. Now, just remember, there are 2 layers of wall here within the crafter world. The front wall and the back wall. Both contain resources, and both exploitable. Okay, so... oh, we got a skill book! Nice, and we've got level 5 and a few stone axes as well. Miner book. This is actually quite a good book to have. So then I can actually go to any of my other workers. Now, I personally do not want to have a dwarf have no combat skills whatsoever. So this dwarf here, this dwarf Lun, who's a logger and a swimmer, I'm not going to give him another skill book until I get a skill book of either a swordsman or an archer or a mage. Something combat versed. So I'm going to go over to Fargrim here, and he can have the skill book of miner. Okay, and we've got another dwarf. We're getting dwarfs all over the place. It's a dwarven infestation. Okay, then we can actually go to Quirin and give him an axe, because I can. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Equip. After Quirin, Roy. Chemo. We've got dwarves running all over the place. Okay, but we could require, no, we could do with some more stone. Stone in the early game is actually quite scarce. Also, I'd like to level out my area here for the above ground house. Alright, we could do with some more iron, of course. Checking the technology tree. The onset of that music tells me that we're going to be hitting nighttime pretty soon. Alright, okay, we've collected a task. No, I didn't want to do that. I want to select that dwarf, and I can tell him to go rest, because he's actually a little bit on the hurt side. I don't have a lot of beds. And once they've slept in a bed, dwarves will claim it. But I think I'll get all my dwarves to go back to the shelter, and then I'm going to close the top hatch. So nobody can get in, nobody can get out. But that is the problem when it comes to my storehouse. I think I'll just let people keep working, because it doesn't seem to be too much of a problem quite yet. Also, let's see, do I have enough wood for another few clubs? Yes, I do. Yeah, clubs are like such. Now, if I go to equipment, make sure everybody's got a club, so they can defend themselves. Pretty much in the early going, it's not really that hard, but as long as you're prepared. I mean, we only really get very, very, very slow waves of undead, but they will come from both directions. Alright, mark him for death. Yeah, beat him up. Because we have superiority of numbers. Yeah, that's right, you beat them all up. Show them who's Dwarven boss. I've got an idea where I could possibly use this pond to my advantage. I'll keep it as it is. I'm thinking of basically cutting out this landmass and just have a nice straight line of earth. Okay, here comes this another wave of skeletons. Okay, come on. Come on everybody, attack! Okay, there we go. The UI is a little bit buggy. More than a little bit buggy, actually. Alright. So when the dwarf digs that bit of stone out, I'll just replace it with dirt. And we can keep going with that. I may require more beds for the dwarves that I have got. As long as I keep zerging my opponents, superiority of numbers will outwin everything every time. Let's go to the tech menu and see what else I can do. Now I can actually make the pot. Pot is makeable as such. What else do I require? I think I need a lock, which I don't have enough. Nails I can do. Nails are always required a little bit later on down the track. But I need more iron. And not any old iron will do. Okay, and we can actually use a bridge to hopefully try and get over to that little section of iron over there. Alright, we'll just keep some wood coming in. Alright, that bridge is done. Right, now you should dig that area out. I've got all these, I don't remember what they're called. Let's have a look at the bestiary. Equipment? No. Craft? No. The bestiary is here. What are they called? Let's have a look. Goblins, zombies, cave spirits, that's what they are, slightly dangerous. Pre-initial corpuscles of the darkness wait for the dwarves in the darkest caves and mines. Don't let them flee in the darkness and recover their health there. Okay, actually that is actually quite curious. I was just looking at that. If I actually go back to that, the bestiary actually has all the everything that I've encountered in my previous save games also. So we have got other things like giant ants. Giant skeletons are very dangerous. Cave spiders, they're not so bad. Beholders are tricky. Imps are great. Dragons I have yet to actually kill. The guardians, I've actually done that. But we shall see them in due course. Yeah, you go get to kill those things. Right. We still need a bit more iron. So we're doing okay for the time being. I really could do with some more beds, but that's not really going to be an option for a little while. I might just build more of the platform out that way and put another torch out where it's dark, so I don't get any more of these cave spirits. Alright, I should be able to progress on that tech tree now. Let me see. Locks? No, not quite. I'm still waiting for a little bit more iron to come back. Alright. There is quite a bit of iron around here, so that is quite lucky, to be honest. I definitely would like to expand this, well, actually utilize this whole cave would actually be a good idea. Like, really just open it out and use it as a multi-level floor workroom or something. Oh no! Oh no! Everybody! Okay. Okay, I've closed the hatch. This is what. This is a slight problem. Okay. I've managed to actually segregate my dwarves from the goblins here. They're buggered off for the time being. I'll just unmark that guy. And hopefully I might be able to, because they've nicked off with some of my zombie brains from my attack. Because what they'll do, they'll come to the stockyard and they'll actually come off and pinch off with stuff. But if I can slowly basically whittle down their forces, goblins are really nasty when they attack in packs. Just like dwarves, really. If you're in the middle of a zerg, you are in a bad way. Definitely in a bad way. Right, now, if I was going to use this room, if I was going to actually make this a room, I could use it. Okay, alright, we've got another hatch. Excellent. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Chop that tree down also. Start terraforming. Those goblins, they may come for another visit. May. So once I actually close that area off, I'll just flatten that out a bit, and we'll use this underground area. Okay, and we'll make it a little bit more homey when I have the ability. Alright, getting some more lumber together, always handy. Keeping an eye on the goblins. Okay, alright, so let's go to the technology tree and push onwards. I should be able to do the lock now. Yep, excellent, good. Do that. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do next, or basically just to fill that out. I think I'll just do nails for the time being, and I just need one more lot of iron. And we'll keep this ladder shaft where it's going. I should be able to put a torch there. Why are you... Okay. Yeah, you go kill that cave spirit. You get him. Okay, and we'll just put a torch there, and so we shouldn't have any more of those nasty little cave spirits come back. Let me see. We'll just put a few more torches around the place. As you notice, the dwarves can actually climb on the back wall. Some dwarves are better than others, of course, if they've got the climbing skill. Alright, let me see, where am I at? I want to finish out these ironworks. Basically push on the technology as fast as I can possibly get it. Crafting tree, let's see. Okay. Now we can actually get to basic construction. The wood wall is a good thing to have. Doors, not so much. They're handy for when you're building up or building down, just so you can keep your housing areas in a confined area. Wooden chests. Let's check the information there. Wooden chests are only really given to increasing comfort within your dwarven home. Comfort is always king. Right, let me see. I'll put another ladder here and a ladder there. It is a bit of a labour to watch the dwarves actually walking around and trying to do things. Okay, maybe they will actually do that instead. Because if they have that thought bubble where it's crossed out and the feet, that means they can't path to where they need to get. Okay, digging down. I might actually risk. It's nearly night time. Oh, I managed to get a logger book. That's actually quite handy. Let's go to the dwarves. Got a logger there, a miner. Oh, Chemo's an archer already. That's actually quite handy. I might give Querin the logger skill. And we've got Roy as a miner also. Okay, that's actually pretty nifty. Okay, so I want to actually push on to get the advanced ironwork so I can actually start using iron pickaxes, because they're actually quite effective. A lot better than the stone ones, that's for sure. Basic armoring, that should be pretty easy to get. I've got some. I can make 5. Make 5 of those. 2, 3 is 4, and no, I can only make 4. So we'll get at least some basic. I don't know, basic armament. Hey, that was a quest too. Make equipment. Increases in individual protection of the dwarves. Make a safety helmet, jacket, or boots. Put them on a dwarf. Okay, we've got another hatch for our troubles. Okay, and done. That's all we can do right about now, until we actually get some more wood. Yeah, the lack of wood is going to be a bit of a problem for the time being. I've got a lot of minerals around the place, which is handy, but I need more wood. Okay. I think I will actually use my portal spell to go here, so I can actually get some of that wood together. Get some of those collecting items. This next round of attacks could be. Oh, I don't think it would be that lethal. I should be able to survive quite comfortably. At least I think so, anyway. But before the attack, I think this is a good time for me to wrap up this episode, or just pause for the attack. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming along and joining me in this continuation of my story in Craft the World. Just remember, the episodes with this of particular Let's Play will be coming out about every twice a week. Which days, I'm not really sure, so be sure to subscribe if you want to catch up and be there when the episodes come out. Alright folks, well, I've been Raetac. I'll see you all next time.